Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit. Hey, welcome back to a fucking new fucking show. New show, new name. It's the JP Lopez Show. And so, I don't know, man. I'm fucking nervous, but we have a great fucking show planned for you today. It's hopefully not a fucking circus, but let's fucking do it. We're going to start off the show with the local celebrity, soon to be famous celebrity, comic, and he goes by Mr. Is.
Appreciate it. Thank you. How's it going, everybody? Appreciate y'all for coming out to the show. This is my 4th show, so I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. If I'm honest with y'all, though, I almost didn't make it. Because I recently got diagnosed with a pretty, drastic disease. I got diagnosed with erectile dysfunction. It hurt, man. It hurt getting that diagnosis. I basically asked my doctor, I was like, well, how long do I have to live? And she was like, sir, you're going to live as long as you can. So I was like, all right. So I ended up leaving the hospital, kind of sad with this, So I went home, started researching. I was like, I'm going to just shave my head before it takes my hair. So I shaved my head, started looking up wheelchairs. Anyways, my wife came home and she saw me and she was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, babe, I got some bad news at the doctor today. I'm gonna need you to sit down. She was like, all right. So she sat down. I was like, I'm gonna need you to stand up. And so she stood up. And I was like, babe, I got diagnosed with erectile dysfunction. So you may wanna go and get yourself checked out. And so, of course, she looked at me like, you stupid. But anyways, man, having this diagnosis kind of changed my life. It made sex a lot worse than it already was. We, now in the middle of the night, if that motherfucker's working, I tap her. I'm like, babe. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, shh, look. She's like, oh. I'm like, babe, sneak over and get on. She sneaks over, she jumps on, and I'm like, a good 1 minute. And then that motherfucker's allergic to pussy. After that, we just sit around sucking each other's titties. But, given this problem, man, we're trying to kind of work through it, Supposedly, it's curable if I just diet and exercise. So I told my wife, this is a lifelong problem. But, we've been looking at TV, and my wife suggested that I try Hims. So I was like, I'll try Hims. So I went ahead and tried it. And I'll be honest, it kind of made me feel nauseous. I felt a little sick to my stomach, and my ass hurt. And so I was like, man, I like hers. So I was like, I'm just going to stick to women, babe. I don't like that. So now we just trying to work through it, man, It is what it is. Once again, though, I appreciate you giving me another show, brother. That's all I got for y'all. Everything else is downhill from there. Thank you. I appreciate it. JP.
Yay! All right, give it up for Mr. Is. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother. So the direction that we're going to take this to is more heavily YouTube influenced. So we're going to do it's the JP Lopez Show tonight, motherfuckers. So let me introduce you to my first time guest. Like you don't know these fuckers already. But Mr. Juan, Eric, Paul, and Adrian. Come on in, fuckers. Larry, let's test everybody. Test.
Feels special.
Yeah, here we go.
Test.
All right, fuck yeah.
Hello. It's to work. JB.
Testy,
That
test,
works.
test, test.
That
As you see,
works.
I'm not fighting it off. I'm just going with it. Just gonna go with it.
Said Orlando Brown.
All right. Well, fuck, man.
He's a liar.
This shit.
I'm gonna do all that. Hey, but you gotta get my hair. Oh, yeah.
What's up, man?
This one's yours, right? No, the big one.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up, brother?
How y'all like the new shit?
We love it.
Acting like y'all ain't seen it before.
I haven't. I like this.
This is my first time.
I seen it raw, but not all dressed up.
Well, it wouldn't be the first show, the pilot episode, without a fuck up, and fucking mic was all fucked up. The special mic that we got for San Juan. I guess it's inevitable, man. You can't fucking have a fucking microphone, fucker.
I know, man. I know.
That's why you got your.
Personal assistant here. Hey, by the end of the show, I'm gonna be on your lap. It's Veterans
Hey, don't forget
Day.
don't forget
Hey,
to,
I'm here to serve you.
hey, don't forget
you for serving.
Don't forget to tip him. He's a single mom, bro. Shit,
Is it hot in
man.
here? Is it just me?
Are y'all hot? Okay.
After talking about
No,
what
but
we yeah. It'd be my first time.
Shit. That fucking that dude Ish will fucking killed it, bro. Fucking I think I need to go get checked, bro. They say preventative care is everything, right?
For sure.
Oh shit, dude. So fuck, man. We ready to fucking start the show?
Let's get it.
All right,
Let's
here
go.
we go. So that sucked. Let's start the fucking show again. Here we go.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
It's the JP Lopez Show.
Oh, welcome back to the fucking it's the JP Lopez Show. You can't come back to something you ain't never seen before, motherfucker. What's up, Eric?
Hey, what's going down?
How you fucking like the studio?
Man, I like it.
It's pretty nice.
Yes, it's gonna become home, homie.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We got the fridge courtesy of old David Boak.
Oh hell yeah!
Pretty nice.
I can notice that it's nice and brand new over here.
Yeah, man, it's fucking tight, dude. I'm gonna put Ishmael on the side naked.
Hey, that'll work.
He said we're fucking twins, so fuck it. San Juan, man, my gratitude is to you, brother. Without you, none of this shit's possible, bro.
Oh shit, man.
So,
My boy,
dude,
man.
my fucking gratitude is to you, man.
Thank you.
Actually, I want to dedicate this first episode to you, man.
Oh no, it's
Although we've come. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
No, thanks.
And
That was pretty cool. You're like, we'll just set it up over here.
Yeah.
So here we are.
We got the home furnishing from Paul.
Hey.
all the decor.
Hell yeah.
If you're missing furniture, it wasn't me that took it. I just borrowed it.
I borrowed it.
We promise we'll give it right back
Yeah, when
after
we're
our
done,
big
yeah,
ass
go back.
break the fuck out of it. Paul, Adrian, thank you for everything, bro. For real, man.
yeah.
Day in, day out, I was like, hey, is this good? Hey, is this good? Is this gonna work? Fuck yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Cause if it ain't, we'll make it fucking work.
We're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always make it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
So yeah.
But fuck, man, let's get into it, bro.
First, let's take a little toast right here.
I know that's right.
Cheers and get the
Cheers,
christening in
guys.
right here.
Much love, man.
Much love. Over there.
Oh fuck yeah. So yeah, man, let's jump right in it. I wanted to talk about like great memories and shit, and I wanted to ask if great memories make y'all sad. And I thought about that because I heard it on social media and shit, and dude, like some of my greatest memories are like obviously in the family when my grandma was alive and she was the glue of the family. And dude, like my uncle was still here, and they're fucking bad to the bone memories, but you know it sucks because they're not here anymore. And my cousin Mary Jane sent me a lot of videos actually, of like my parents playing softball and shit, and like old fucking things, man. And bro, they were so awesome to see, like my grandma and all her sisters, all my tias, but I mean they're gone. And you know it's beautiful to have video and pictures, but fuck, man, like fuck, it just sucks. It's sad. And I try not to think like it's sad or whatever, but like fuck, man, it if you loved them, I mean it fucking hurts. Yeah.
The well, you know, there's two different things of, you said memories, but then the videos of it wasn't really the memory. Now you're living a reaccount of it. When you ask that question, I don't ever feel sad about past memories, if they were good memories, for sure. I just always think like, well, that was good. That was, but being sad for that, I never feel sad for a good memory.
So you take the, I guess the compassion out of it, I guess. And you remember with a memory for what it's worth?
Yes. So, yeah, if I was having a good time in that memory, I'm having a good time still in my mind that I was having a good time, right? So it's not, I don't think of it as sad. Now, there's sad moments that you can live back and whatever. You're like, oh, that was sad, and then you can get melancholy off of that. But the happy memories are just stay happy to me.
Yeah, because for me, it's my kids growing up. I'm fortunate at this time in my life that I haven't lost the big key people in my life yet. You know, so we've had one big loss, you know, as a family, but when I'm thinking about my kids, it's like, oh, they were little. I remember they were little, you know, but I was always told, well, when you get older, they're not yours anyways, and you're renting your kids. Is the phrase that you have. But so I'll think about it and I see kids. I'm like, oh, you know, what I do is if I see a dad with his daughter, I tell him, hey man, hug her as long as you can, hug her as much as you can, and when she wants to be held, hold her, because one of these days she's gonna say no, you know. And I've said it before, but I've got a date on my phone where I said my daughter stopped loving me that day because daddy was no longer daddy was stupid, you know.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a dumb little thing, but I was like, my greatest memory is every memory before that, you know, before she grew up, you know.
And to add to that, because you know, like we're all fucking tight, strong since fucking we can remember,
right?
And you think about even our old past fun times, man. Like it's sad because had we known that was gonna be the last time to be the last time, like it to me it's sad, man. I fucking cherish the memory, but had I known like the last time fucking someone was gonna come and spend the night, or you know, some shit like that, like you fucking cherish it more or a lot better.
You would ask them one more time?
Yeah,
of course.
I
saw that. I forgot what it said, but it was you don't know these are the good old days while you're living the good old days.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Something
Yeah.
like that. Like you don't like you look back and like, damn, those were the good old days.
There was a few times when and like, cause we play sports together or against each other at the boys club. There was a time where when we walked off that basketball court, that was the last time. We were never going to play basketball together again, ever. And we didn't even think about that.
Because you're like, we'll be here tomorrow.
We just fucking left.
Yeah.
And that was the last day. Obviously, our last football games was the last time. Y'all's last football games. I still had a few more seasons to go, but I remember my last one. And I just sat there and I was like, God damn, I fucking abused the shit out of my body for fucking 3 wins.
for nothing. For 37 years.
Okay, why you always lose?
Yeah, I know. I remember sitting there, right? My back hurt, my knees hurt. And they did a cheap shot on me in that football game. And I was the last. I didn't even put my clothes on. I was just sitting in the locker room, and coaches were like, what are you doing? I said, I don't feel like putting my shit on, dude. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I said, God damn it, dude. I said, I gave everything I possibly had. And I said, look at that dumbass fucking scoreboard over there, man. Just keep on losing. I can't even say that was a good memory, right?
I kind of think that about being a Tech fan.
Fuck.
Adrian, what about you, bro?
Man, I think honestly, like the old memories, well, it depends. So if you have memories that, just like you said, with people that are still here, you're still able to even reenact. Say you go to a ball game together, you know, y'all go to the Tech game together. You know, great memories like that for great football games. Like we would have won this past weekend, it would have been a badass memory.
Oh, shit.
But it's people that you don't have here anymore to, you know, have those memories again. So it's some of those memories. It is sad because it's like, fuck up. You know, they're not here no more. I can't do the shit that I used to do with them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, some are good, some are bad. I mean, not bad, but some of them kind of bring you down a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
Like,
keep going though.
I don't want to put a damper on a great memory and say, oh, it's fucking sad. You know, I totally get it, but I get what you're saying. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just for the people that are not here. It's sad. For us that we're still here, it's just I wish it would have been better. And Eric, if you can stop fucking with that microphone, you can fucking hear it.
Well, you told me to hold it.
What about you, someone for real?
Man, my memories, I don't really think about like past memories for real, man. Even when like my grandparents gone and everything, I don't. But when I'm with my son, man, I think about like, man, I'm gonna remember this, or hopefully he remembers, you know, just in case I'm gone. Like, hopefully he remembers that I was, you know, I tried my best with him. You know what I mean? Try to play, because you know, there's sometimes, man, that I'm tired from work and I get home and dude's going 100 miles an hour and he wants to play, and I'm like, God damn, man. I'm fucking tired, you know what I mean? And I want to be like, just leave me alone, and let me go to the room, and then I walk off, and then I'm like, fuck, man, that's the memory he's gonna remember. You know what I mean? Like, that was an asshole. So, you know, I'll come back and I'll play with him tired, but I'm like, hopefully he remembers those things about me. You know what I mean?
How soon or how early of an age do you think that you know? Because like this is what I'm getting at is like motherfuckers take like infants to Disneyland and shit, like they're gonna remember that shit. Like, obviously, I know y'all guys well enough to know y'all ain't gonna fucking do no shit like that, right?
No.
Or you did? You took an infant?
No.
He was little, man, like 8 months. I took him to Universal Studios.
Oh shit!
That was for you. That wasn't for him.
I have to have an excuse, man. He slept the whole fucking time.
That's why you
bro.
don't take them.
But I will remember. And
Yes,
then
you
If
will.
you ever ask me when the price goes up, I said, I already fucking took you.
Well,
You slept the whole time. You missed out. I'm gone.
Like our boy Domingo always talks shit about how he took his daughters to Disney World, and I guess there's a drive-through to go to Disney World. They got all the like Mickey and all that shit. And he was like, "Hey, wake up! Look, there's Mickey!" And they were like, "Yeah, cool." And they went back to sleep. He was like, "I was more excited than their asses."
Dude, I waited 2-3 hours for fucking that Harry Potter beer, butterbeer. What's
Oh,
that
dude,
called?
fuck that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I waited that long because it was a thing with Amanda and Angel that they wanted him to have some of it. They're like, oh, he's gonna love it. He's little, bro, like 8 months. Like, he's not gonna fucking. I don't think we could give it to him. I don't give a shit. I give anything.
Yeah.
He'll survive.
He'll survive.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It'll make him tougher. But that long, man, and nobody wanted it. Amanda, Angel.
It tastes like shit.
Did it? I drank them.
Do you like it?
I don't know. I bought them.
I was just like, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
finish
drink
this
it.
motherfucker. $22. I'm gonna drink
Dude,
this.
I'm way fucking want to throw up because I drank so much of it fast. Because I don't want to be walking around holding 4 fucking drinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now they don't want to hold them.
There was we went to Universal and there was a line for that butterbeer, and I can't remember, somebody in the group wanted one. I was like, "Fuck, you ain't getting that shit." And they were like, "No, for real." I'm like, "You ain't getting that shit. I ain't waiting in that fucking dumbass line." And then the wands, the Harry Potter ones, somebody sent my mom a text and they were like, "Can you get so and so a wand?" I was like, "Fuck that, I ain't doing that." And my mom was like, "Come on, mijo, like this is for so and so." And I was like, So I went and I cut in line. And I was like, people fucking hated me. I was like, fuck that. I ain't waiting on this fucking dumbass. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
those piece of shit ones were like $300,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
But
fuck
dude,
that.
It opens shit in the window.
To take it back to Lubbock, they ain't gonna open shit in Lubbock with that motherfucker.
Did you buy it?
Well, my mom asked me to. I got to.
Did you try it here?
That's why I bought two
Nah.
of them.
Then we never know. We'll never know.
Yeah, no, I hate waiting in line for stuff like that, like souvenir things. And I see a big ass line, I say I ain't gonna get. I'll just get on Amazon and order something. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Dude, I'm one of those that will wait, bro.
Man, I can't.
Because I don't like walking around and doing
No
shit.
way, Jose.
I'm like, I'll wait.
I'll
That's
wait.
me. I'll wait here.
I ain't got shit to
I'm
do.
right here. Y'all run around, do shit. I'll be right here, waiting. You come back. I'm just like when we go to New York, and I'll wait in line at the TKE or what is that for the tickets for like Broadway shows.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'll wait in the fucking line. I'll let them run around, shop and shit. I'll sit right there with fucking my $10 hot dog and my $10 fucking Coke can, and just chill, bro. Living the life.
Like that hot dog water, it hits different in New York,
That was
bro.
delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Like when the fresh smell of piss with the hot dog water. Oh, it's so
And
awesome.
a rat passed by.
No, see, who did I tell that to? I've never ever seen a rat. Right, I've never seen a rat there.
Dude, they're everywhere. You didn't go to places then.
Yeah.
I was telling
You know
you,
what?
we're
They
He
didn't
got
catch you
Uber to
outside.
the door.
They didn't catch you outside.
They Ubered him to the door.
I went,
Here you go, sir.
no, I was out. I was on Times
I'm on the
Square,
5th floor of the Waldorf. Come up
They
here.
brought the thorn for him to take him from his room.
Come up here,
like
ese.
DJ Cali, they had to carry him because he didn't want to get his Jordans dirty to the fucking thing. Nah, man. I swear I've never ever seen a rat there. I'm not saying there's not rats. I'm just saying I've never ever seen one.
I've seen a hood rat, a real rat.
No, I've seen a lot of
fucking-
those.
I've seen all kinds of rats in New York, bro.
Those are here too. See nothing special.
They hit different over there, though. They're Puerto Ricans.
They're giving the rats in New York birth control right now.
Are they really?
Yeah, because
Dude, I've never seen one. I'm being serious. I've never ever seen.
Did
a
you
rat
see
there.
the 12-foot pile of trash everywhere?
No.
Come on, you didn't go nowhere. Bro. I think you were in New Jersey,
it
bro.
was only
I
in
think-
the Broadway area where they keep it clean.
No, man. I've been everywhere there.
You were in New
I shit
Jersey,
you not.
bro.
And late at night. And I've never seen a rat. I didn't see. I saw a man shit on himself there. And I saw a fist fight there. But I've never ever seen a rat or trash powder.
My wife went to San Francisco by herself to chill with her best friend, and she told me that she saw someone shit like in the street, just flat out take a
Yeah.
shit, and then she saw people doing heroin like it was nothing
I didn't see
in the
that.
street.
But this dude, we were getting water, right? And he asked me for water, and I was like, all right. So I got him a water, and I gave it to him. He took like 5 steps, bro, bent over and shit it. Like, it's like a little fountain,
It said,
bro.
"Welcome to New York."
I was like, are you fucking for real?
Bienvenidos a New York.
And I was like, motherfucker, man. And just walked
It's Saturday night.
around. And just,
It's like if you think that's crazy, you should see the rats.
there's no rats, man. I didn't see no rats. I didn't see no rats, though.
Tell him your rat story, bro. And when you're moving Omar.
Yeah, this
New York?
no, this is in Austin.
Oh, okay. I believe that. Because in Austin,
Bro,
can't
you
tell
ain't
a
never heard a
homeless
rat story like this,
and the
though.
fucking college kids apart there in Austin, bro.
No, I'm talking about a real rat. And so we're moving my brother to Austin, right? And we got a couple of friends that lived in Austin, and so when we go over to their apartment, we're gonna grab their stuff from the apartment. And there's basically 3 bachelors living in a 1-room apartment, so it was
So
pretty
it's clean. Real clean.
It was not that clean.
I think that was called Skid Row.
There's a lot of skids. so I go up in there and these guys are moving into a brand new house that no one's ever lived in. And with my eyes, there's nothing in that apartment that should be leaving to go to that house. They go buy some new shit or whatever. So I was like, shit.
God damn, Goodwill done.
I
ran out
I
of
go
shit.
back downstairs, right? I go back downstairs, and then my brother Domingo, he goes downstairs too, and we're just like looking at each other, and he has like a face of disgust, right? Like he's like too good for this, right? and if you know Domingo, we're not too good for anything, right? But that's how we're standing there, like I'm so appalled.
This
right?
is ghetto. From the Army, this is ghetto.
This is ghetto. What are we doing here? And so while we're standing there, I'm standing. There's a sidewalk, right? And he's on the kind of like on the curb of the sidewalk, and I'm on the other side. So there's still like a walkway through this sidewalk area, right? And we're standing there, and I don't know what they're deciding upstairs. Probably like we should probably just throw all this stuff away, right? And so my brother looks at me, and he kind of gives me the eye like, hey, look. And I turn around, and there's a fucking rat, bro, on his hind fucking legs, dude, and he's walking like this. And I'm like,
He's walking like Rick Rude and shit.
and then he turns around, and he looks at me square in the fucking eyes, bro. And he looks at my shoes, and he looks back up, and he fucking just walks between us, bro. And he just walked and walked and walked. I mean, probably a good 30 feet. And he gets to like the other apartment complex, right? You know, they have their foundation slab or whatever. And I can see that there's a little hole right there to the ground underneath the concrete. And before he jumps in that fucking hole, he turns back around.
He sizes you up.
And he looks at me like I'm a fucking little ass bitch, bro. He turns around and just jumps in the fucking hole. And I was like, did that fucking rat just look at me like I was a fucking little bitch? My brother goes, hell yeah, he
He
did.
thought to himself, "You lucky I'll smack the shit out of you."
But his front legs never touched the ground. He fucking walked on his hind legs all the way through, like from where I saw him until he jumped into that hole. It was at least 50, 60 feet.
Fucking
But
kangaroo.
dude, he's like, but that motherfucker sized me up too. We were so dumbfounded that nobody even pulled out their phone to record it. We were just like, what the fuck? How big was it? He was about this tall. I'm not, dude, this was a grown motherfucker, bro.
That was Splinter.
And he was this tall because he was on his hind legs, but that's how, like, it was like a midget walking by, bro.
He went to go feed his children's pizza.
That's a big rat. That's a rat.
That's a big rata.
That's a Princess Bride rat.
Yeah, that's a big ass rat.
Dude, that where that apartment complex was at, bro, that whole fucking road, dude. We were on the other side of the interstate where I don't know if it's Lake Austin or whatever is at. And when you're crossing I-35 and you look at Lake Austin and you're crossing the Lady Bird Bridge, you're like, oh man, this is gorgeous, right? This is beautiful. This is cool. Oh, this is where the bats are at. Ha ha ha. You go about 1 mile
Is that Riverside?
onto the it is swamp side, dude.
That's the Mexican side, right?
And Austin has been bullshitting us this whole fucking time. They care about these little fucking straws and shit. If you go to the other side of that fucking river, dude, and it's not full either. It is just like puddles. It looks like that Brazos on the other side of Post, and it's covered in fucking trash as far as you can see. And they're worried about the goddamn ocean and some straws.
I think that's where all the dead girls are in the trash.
That's where the serial killer comes out of right
They
there.
said, "Don't go party in Austin. I'm fine.
Yeah.
He's not gonna kidnap me.
I ain't his type.
He's gonna give me all these drugs. Like, God damn, how big is this tolerance? Fuck. I'm on some badass party, bro.
Hey, you got anyone with that Molly? You only gave me 3
Hey,
of
bro,
them.
give me some of them drops, bro. Them drops, bro. Yeah, so he told me that story. I was like, you are fucking shitting me. So, I mean, you know how people exaggerate, right? Well, Domingo told me the exact same fucking story. I was like, man, it checks out.
Yeah, and like you could ask Domingo like whatever I just finished telling you, he'll tell you the exact same thing. We don't even have to put our stories together. He's gonna tell you the exact same thing. You're like, that motherfucking rap sized me up, dude.
What was the least thing that you liked about Central Texas?
Central Texas?
Yeah, that you live, like, for real, what was the least favorite
I'm
thing?
not gonna say it on air.
No?
No.
No, I'm talking like,
The inconveniences.
yeah.
The traffic.
Oh, well,
Fuck
yeah.
I-35.
Dude, I-35 has been under construction since I was a kid, bro.
Fuck I-35. That
Yeah.
shit sucks.
Yeah.
But there were so many fucking homeless people. That's not what I wanted to say, but
Yeah, fuck the homeless, right?
well, you know why? Because check this out. I was
Shout out Ish. Fuck the homeless.
That is not what the fuck I'm saying.
That's what you said, though. No. That's what you said. It's on video. It's on video.
It's documented, dog.
Well, these two homeless people, fuck them. I was going to the gym, right? And there was these two guys across, you know how these motherfuckers work in teams, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
they were
yeah. They're
kinda
tag
going from
teaming.
each other, right? So I had missed my turn or something. While I came back around, both these motherfuckers were walking and got into their fucking truck, bro. And it wasn't no shady truck.
It was a Lexus
It was
and
a-
shit.
no, it wasn't.
It was a G-Wagon.
Yeah, when you miss your turn, you gotta go fucking around. But
Yeah.
anyway, I was coming back around, bro. These two motherfuckers were walking and getting into that truck. I was like, you motherfuckers,
Deal.
man.
Nope.
And that's how they fuck it up for the people who really need it. You know what I mean?
Well, the people that really need it are not asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you see, it's kind of hard for you to see like a woman and a kid. When you see a guy out there sitting out there for fucking 10 hours, bitch, you can go work for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Chicken work, too.
I always check their shoes, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Their shoes are always an indicator for me.
Someone's hiring.
I
I'm always hiring.
no, for real, I check their shoes. If their shoes are white, motherfucker, you ain't homeless, bro. For real, promise.
Clean, bro.
Yeah,
Clean.
nah. If their shoes are white, get the fuck out of here. You ain't homeless, bro.
They got the J's.
Anti-homeless people. Fuck them all.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah.
I didn't say fuck them all. I just said if your shoes are
I'm
white,
just
get the
saying.
fuck out of here.
We know what river to throw them at. Somewhere the fucking giant rats are at.
Hey, just down the street from Rainy Street.
There you go. We know where to dump them.
So I don't know, man. Austin's cool. Yeah, you know, it's cool. But fuck Austin. And every time I've gone, it's just it sucks to me.
I don't like Austin.
I don't either. Yeah.
I like San Antonio. You like San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there's a great restaurant. What's it called? The Miteras.
Mi tierra.
What is it called?
Mi tierra.
Yeah, it's great.
You like that one?
Yeah, man.
Speaking of rats,
Speaking of rats,
tell the story.
bro, we would go there all the time, especially during fanfare. So we got in like 10 o'clock at night, and the man was like, "Oh, I want to eat there." I was like, "Fuck, man." So we go, and now it was 24 hours. I don't know if it's still
No,
is.
yeah, I think it still is.
We were there eating, right? So we ordered plates. We're eating, man. And then Angel's eating her food, and then I see her like look down, and I was like, "The fuck?" So I said, "What happened?" She's like, "Nothing." And she stopped eating, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I look on her plate, and it's rat shit, right?
Oh.
And I
But
shook
it fell from the
It
ceiling.
fell from, you know how they have all the stringers, right? The little batter shit going through? It fell from there. And it fell onto her plate, and I looked at it, and I said, "That's rat shit." She's like, "No, it's not." We're all looking at it. I said, "That's rat shit." And I said, "Look," and I fucking Googled rat shit, right? It looked like they took a picture. It looked like they took a picture of her plate with shit on it and put it on the internet. And dude, it matched, right?
It was already on Google.
So I was like, "Damn, that's rat shit, right?" So all of us are like, "Fuck this," right? So I called the waitress over, right? And I'm nice. I'm like, "Hey, you know, some rat shit fell on the plate." You know, trying to be nicer. And she was like, "Oh, okay," and just walked off. Like it fucking happens all the time there, and I was just like,
No discount, no free food, no.
fucking- I mean, I wasn't trying.
Well,
but
I
it was
know,
just-
but dude, rat shit,
Dude,
bro. What
I
the
was-
fuck?
It wasn't my plate. It's not my plate, Angels.
I finished mine.
I finished mine. Mine was delicious.
Yeah.
And to no, but yeah, just fucking from the thing, bro. Just fucking on there. And when I told her, you know, I didn't make a scene. I was
Yeah.
just letting her know rat shit.
She should have got the plato and was like, "Oh fuck, my bad."
Yeah, you know, something.
Yeah, do you
nothing,
want me to
bro.
replace this?
She was just like, oh, okay. Like, it happens all the fucking time. Since then, we've never gone back, man.
No.
Fuck that.
Never ever gone back, man.
To go back to the two homeless people, for real.
Yeah.
I think I said this before. I'm not sure if I did, but I'm going to work, and you know, y'all guys know I work overnight sometimes, right? So I'm hauling ass. I hate being late, but this night I'm late. And when I say I'm late, I mean I'm not 15 minutes early. You know what I mean? So I'm hauling ass to Flying J's to get some overnight snacks and shit. And there's a fucking guy at the door with a little just. I promise you, man, it's like a 4x4 fucking little cardboard sign. Like, you gotta, like, go to it and, like, squint to read it, right? And he's at the door with it, and I don't pay him no fucking mind. So I go in there, and I go get, like, my beef jerky and my chicharrones and shit, and I come out. Well, when I come out, I fucking see this lot lizard just booking it towards me. And, like, and I'm fucking hitting my door alarm, and it don't go. Like, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm banging it against my hand. And then by the time I get it open, she's there. And she's like, sir, can you help me? We're stranded behind Flying J's. Can you drive past behind there, and can you, like, give us jumper cables or whatever? I was like, bitch, get away from my fucking, like, get away from my truck. And
He's like, I thought you wanted something else.
so she's like, no, and she's hounding me, bro. So I'm like, get the fuck away. So she moves so I can open my door. I get in. Dude, she, like, comes face to face to the window. And she's like, sir, like, yelling at me through the window. And I turn my fucking car on. I crack my window down for, like, an inch, bro. And I grab my fucking gun out of my fucking console, right? And I was like, get the fuck away. Like, I start banging to the glass. And then she backs up, right? She looks at the motherfucker at the door with the little 4x4 sign and, like, shrugs at him like he didn't fall for it.
Oh yeah.
Like, she does this, she looks at him, she's like, you know what I mean? That type of shit. And I was like, you motherfuckers,
Yeah, they're about to
bro.
bust a lick over on your ass.
And so I tell that exact same story to my wife, right? Exact same story that I just told you, right? And my wife was like, so she was gonna suck your dick back there? And I was like, never fucking mind.
That was later, bro.
Like, had I known that was an offer.
She was missing some teeth. I'm sure she could have gummed the hell
I
out
thought
of
she
it.
was homeless. I hated her.
I'm like, what the fuck did you just fucking hear? God dang, fuck, man. Not once did I say anything sexual.
That's the
Like,
line.
fuck, man. And on that note, we'll fucking take a break and come right back.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Kipo. DJ Kipo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Kipo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806.
And we're back. Oh, dude. I want to, before I forget, bro, I need to shout out Michael and Emilio Garcia, man. Shout out One for the Road podcast. He asked me to shout out his media handle, and I have a brain fart. I can't remember it. Michael, don't kill me, bro. Promise you're gonna be on here to promote it. So sorry, bro. He's gonna be like, "You had one job, bro.
One
You
job.
had one fucking job." But yeah, man. These guys are fucking awesome. They've helped me tremendously, and I owe them I've got to shout out them. They're gonna start off recording a couple podcasts on their own, so I'll have them on pretty soon to introduce them and let them introduce themselves to everybody, and hopefully, man, this is I'm not in this to make money, you know what I mean? I've told y'all guys that, but if it happens, it happens, you know? But I'm in this game to show love to everyone that shows me love. And these guys, Michael and Emilio Garcia, have gone over and beyond what I could even imagine as far as like the podcast world on the backhand sign that I didn't even know anything about. And they deserve all the fucking credit and all the limelight. I'll have them on and they'll tell you about themselves. So stay tuned for them fuckers, and I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. And with that being said, man, let's get back to the show, man. I'm getting a little choked up, man, because starting your own podcast, it's hard, right? It wasn't hard for me because all you fuckers, man. I've put out the word. I'm going on my own. I'm going solo. And everyone reached out. Like, shout out fucking Aaron Mata. Shout out, like, fucking Thomas Rios, David Boak, fucking Eric, man. Like, all y'all reached out and were like, we got this, we got this, we got this. And it was just so fucking easy, man. But I don't want to say that to shit on anyone. I really don't. It's just I've been blessed. And I'm really trying my best not to be choked up but
No, this is a good moment.
But bro,
This is a good
I
moment.
fucking love y'all guys, man. You guys made this a smooth transition, and I'm really not shitting on John Eric Media. They fucking gave me a platform to fucking build a platform for myself, build an audience for myself, and yeah, dang, man, this is what it is, man. And thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man, for real.
for real, like.
We love your ass too.
If I can like write a fucking story, a fairy tale, it wouldn't even be as great as the reality that my fucking life has been within the last couple weeks with all y'all guys, man. Reaching out, like I'm not asking for help. I know I can do it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a struggle, and I know I can get it on my own. And y'all are like, no, we got you, dude. I love y'all. I love y'all, man.
I love you, man.
Thank y'all, guys. Thank y'all, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for real. Y'all got me,
Yeah.
which is hard for a lot of people to say. It really is. It's a struggle, and I'm blessed. I really am. I'm fucking blessed. Like, thank you, San Juan, because I know you don't like the limelight ever, but because of you, like, bro, you've been telling me this for a long time. I got you. Let's go on your own. And I'm like, no, I think, dude, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go, brother.
Thank y'all fuckers, man. Thank y'all. I love y'all.
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick?
No, but man, for real, man. Without being starting the fucking dick sucking contest, for real. Thank y'all guys. For real.
Hey, calm down. This is not Austin.
We're in love with bitch. We ain't in Austin. So yeah, man. That being said, man. Let me ask y'all this. I'll start with you, Adrian. Are there times that you like really and truly ever felt like you've stopped living?
There hasn't been a point. I mean, since, I feel like I repeat myself when I talk about this, but, and I don't want to say I stopped living, but I like lost myself. I lost a big part of my life. So what kind of, and you were there, you saw, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I don't know. I didn't care about a lot of shit for a while. You know what I mean? I didn't care. I was going through a whole lot of different feelings, man. Pain, anger, memories with happiness, and then it go down to fucking sad, and it just like, I was not me. I was fucking, to me, I feel like I hit below bottom at one point, man, and it just, so that's why I took it some time away. The time away kind of sucked because it sucked because I hurt some people along the way. You know what I mean? But it was probably the best thing I've ever done for myself, because I couldn't have been a better dad to my kids, especially Addie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't have been a better, boyfriend. I couldn't have been a better friend to you guys because I wasn't there for myself. You know what I mean? Because shit went south, man, and it just.
If you're not there for yourself, then what the fuck are you there for?
So then I'm lying to myself.
Yeah.
I can't be a good friend to you if I'm not even good to myself.
Yeah.
So going through all that, man, and making changes and trying to better myself for everybody around me. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
So with that said, it's like, you just lost myself for a little bit, but ever since I came back, and it's just been.
To not start a dick sucking contest, bro, for real. There, out of all our whole circle, there's nobody's growth that I'm more proud of than yours, man.
Cheers.
Like, you always. I don't know how to say this without like being mean, but I don't mean it mean.
No, be
like,
truthful.
Like, you bullshitted everybody and you never bullshitted me. You know what I mean? And then, like, to see your growth, I see you don't bullshit nobody no more. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, bro, like, because I always wanted that for you, Because I know you're a badass fucking person. But to see that growth, like, within the last 8 years, I'm fucking proud of you, dude. I really am. Because, like I said, I've always had your best intention in mind. I've never really had we've never had beef, is what I'm trying to say. But I've always been proud that, okay, he bullshits everybody, he don't bullshit me. But then, like I said, the last 8-9 years, I've noticed you slowly but surely were like the motherfucker coaching me. And then you've like changed your ways to like, this motherfucker is not bullshitting nobody. Like, who he is who he is.
Yeah.
And I've been so proud of that, man, for real.
Man,
I really have. Like, your growth is something awesome to watch and something that needs to be fucking told. Like, hey, bro, I'm proud of you. Because, hey, motherfucker, people are watching. And I fucking love you, man.
Love you too.
And within the last few years, you've brought me back down off my high horse. And you've made me realize, man, I'm fucking up. And to think of that and to see that, I'm like, motherfucker. Like, hell yeah. I'm fucking happy for Adrian. I'm proud of Adrian. And like, for us, we've never had competitions with each other. Mm-mm. Never. So it was never a competition with anybody, but you always wanted the best for someone.
Yeah.
For the best for someone to show life happening for the best for someone. Mm-hmm. Is that? And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's all I wanted. That's all I was praying for.
It's crazy because the group that we were the ones, I think, people were competing against us in a sense. Does that make any sense?
I feel that. Yeah.
It's like, fuck them. They think they're better than everybody. Kind of, shit in high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
The normal deal. But together we got along. Like the people that I'm gonna say it, fucking alpha. Like you can't get two alphas to sit in one room.
Let's get into that.
And be. How do you say? Not just cordial and get along with each other.
Let's get into that though. That's a good conversation that I never even thought about we would talk about. So, all of us were confident.
Yeah.
But all of us got tagged as cocky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. None of us were cocky. Mm-mm. We were cool with everybody. Mm-hmm. It's just we were confident in ourselves, and they were like, "Oh, fuck them. They think they're the shit."
Because we hung out as a group, but I had friends, on every spectrum.
And I never understood how confident was cocky, because like I've said it time and time again on the old show, like I had all the hood motherfuckers that were my friends, all the fucking skaters, and I had all the fucking rich ass fucking white boys. Mm-hmm. Like all these people were my friends, and I'm still tagged as, oh, he's fucking cocky.
Yeah.
Okay, like I don't.
Oh yeah, no, I've gotten that a whole bunch, and I'm just trying to be myself, and I don't walk around like, oh, I'm better than Paul, son Juan, he's little, blah blah blah. I really just want to be your friend. Now, if you cross a line with me, then I'm going to let you know that you crossed the line. And you're probably going to know it immediately, too. And I might take a couple of different approaches, and you might get ignored for the rest of your life if you cross the line with me. And none of y'all cross lines, and we just always had a good time together, you know, even when we moved on and did whatever, and y'all raised some families, and I'm just trying to hold on to dear life to the little bit of things that I'm doing and whatever. And JP and I, we've pretty much stayed together the entire time. And, you know, I've gone through some of my hard times, and I come back, and, you know, I try to keep on going forward. And so, yeah, that we just have some it's really the confidence to keep on striving forward. It's you don't get complacent and all of a sudden we're hanging out doing shit that we were not supposed to be doing. We did that when we were young, some of us, but we don't need to be doing that shit no more.
Yeah, and I hope I didn't make you feel any type of way, Adrian. For real, I'm just really proud of your fucking growth. Man.
No, I mean, I want the honesty. I mean, you know, like me and Paul, he gave me an honest fucking feeling that he felt, you know, that I was. And you can talk about that if you want to, but that's when I was like, man, hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker just straight up told me that.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of, I don't know, man. You want to be better for everybody around you. Well, for yourself first, and then everybody around you. And I'm glad that I have you guys, especially someone that, man, because it's just the first day we worked together, just the words, just the preach and everything he was doing was just like, not preaching just so much, the conversation was just like, dude,
it blows your fucking mind.
You don't even feel like I'm working. I'm just like, man, fuck this. Like, this is awesome, man. It's like, when you surround people like that, it's like, man, I'm trying my best not to make this a dick sucking contest, bro. I really am. But you praise me for honestly for being there for you, and for me not knowing what I've been there for you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you've just said, like, you have no idea what you've done to my life. But, bro, you have no idea what you've done for me. Because our lunches and our conversations has, like, opened up a drive for success that I didn't even know I had. And I already thought I had a hunger for success. But then talking to you and then leaving and then going home, and I'm like, God dang, like, he just like pulled back the curtain a little bit on the potential of what I can be. And then we go to a dinner, we go to a lunch, and you just continuously gradually pull back the curtain on what I should strive and dude, you have no idea what you've done for me, bro. For real. And I say that confidently, that I think that Paul and Adrian fucking both think like me, man. Okay. Like, you've done so much for me without you even fucking knowing you've done for me. For real.
Thanks.
Cheers to that shit, man.
He's like, yeah.
No, I don't even think,
No,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, y'all's friendship, brother, like, for real, man. Like, I don't really have fucking friends outside of y'all. You know what I mean? So before I got back with you, it was just me always just working and trying to do shit, man. And, you know, like I said, the whole thing about living, right? Everything was about me. Me. What can I do for me to make me better, as in financially or anything, right? It was just about me. The more shit I could buy, the more shit I could get for myself. But then I realized everybody's gonna, like, that's not leaving nothing behind. And then I started learning that if I could do or help or even say something to somebody that plants a seed or fucking helps them, it makes me better and feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I love, honestly, when I see Adrian and Paul and you and stuff like that doing, and Eric, man, and y'all doing great. It really makes me feel good, and that's the selfish part of it. 'Cause it makes me feel good that I see y'all doing great, man. Because I see potential in all y'all, man. Everything you do. That's why I said I'm not playing about the damn the bar thing. Like I'm fucking 100%. Like for real.
If you're 100%, I'm 100%.
We'll set that up.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
I'm down.
Most
Like I said, I'm
definitely.
never-
But what
Paul
I'm
got that thong contest.
Oh
So-
yeah, like Rincon.
I don't know if you want the title or the tag as successful. I don't. But I see you as that, right? And most successful people gatekeep and hoard the information. And you have put us on to game like you're not gatekeeping and hoarding the information. You've put us onto game. And here I am thinking I've made it and I haven't. You know, talking to you. And so I don't know, man. You've done a lot for me and I would go above and beyond. You could even imagine for you, brother. For real.
I know.
Thank you,
all
man.
y'all would, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always help. They're always like, they always know I need help out there, right? And they're always, they got full-time fucking jobs, good jobs. And they come out there and grind it with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I call you and you're like, hey, you know, whenever, hey, you want to go eat? You want to go do this? And we
Yeah.
talk, bro. Like I said, I have a lot of shit that I deal with by myself. You know what I mean? And so talking to y'all and hearing Eric laugh and tell his stories and shit like that takes a lot of my mind away from that shit. You know what I mean? I think a lot of my success and work ethic, I hate saying success, man, but everything that works out good for me is because I constantly that's all I think about. You know what I mean? So
No, yeah.
when I get away and I'm with y'all and I'm here and I'm talking and we go out to eat or we do shit like that, it pulls my mind away from all the dark shit and all the other shit that I deal with. You know what I mean? And then I come here. That's why I'm always going on places and stuff. I'm trying to keep my mind off of my personal reality in my mind. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, when you tell me thank you, the reason I don't like it is because what you've done and everybody here's done for me is more than anything I could ever do for y'all. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's more than I couldn't repay y'all.
I mean, you could pay us more.
I mean, you want to talk about
Had to stop in that blow right quick. I had to stop in that blow right quick.
Hey, man, that car ain't free, bro. I gotta pay for that car, bro.
He wants to be put on salary for working on Saturday.
Hey, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
I just want to say I haven't seen him in 2 weekends. I'm just saying.
He
I'm
probably
just
got
saying.
hijacked by somebody.
I know, man. I've been waiting all the high spots, saving them for him.
Oh shit!
I'm like, I'm scared of heights. That's cool. I'm that 50 foot ladder.
You scared? That's cool, bro.
All right.
So to go back to my question, man, if you ever felt like you stopped living, it's probably like the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 years in my marriage, I felt like I stopped living. I really felt like I was at the heaviest of my life, bro. I was like I never hit 400 pounds. And I thought that was a goal. Like, I thought that was an accomplishment. I was at 399, bro. 399 pounds. And I just worked, and the wife wanted to do husband-wife shit. And I was afraid that people in public were going to see me. So I was like, I don't want to go. You know what I mean? I was just embarrassed about being seen in public. And then I go to work, and then I have my days off, and she's like, let's go do this, let's go do that. I was like, and I would make excuses. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, no, my knee hurts. Because I didn't want to be seen in public because I was just embarrassed. And it was like months of that. And I was just like, God damn, I'm not even living life, man. Like, I'm sad and pathetic. I really am. And I really thought to myself, like, you put yourself in this situation. And of course I picked myself up and I've done what I've done to get out of it. But at that time, bro, oh man, like family functions, I didn't even want to go see my parents. That my dad was still alive at the time. And my dad's like, hey, mijo, we're going to have a fucking dinner. I don't even want to go. I really didn't. Because I don't want to hear my dad like, hey, boy, goddamn, boy. Like, and because my dad would never hold his tongue. Like, damn, boy, how big you going to get, you know? And I really, really thought, I was like, this is what my life is? Like, it just sucked. It really did. And of course, yeah, it's been, like I said, like it's like year 3 of my marriage when we were going through this shit. And even my wife was like, hey, trying to like help my friends at the gym, Steven, you know, and his wife, like, hey, can y'all help me motivate my husband, like, get out of the fucking house? And I'd go to the gym and I'd fucking feel accomplished because I can bench press fucking 405 10 times. But I'm fucking 399 fucking pounds, bro. Like, yeah. And my life was shit. It was shit. And I was working 115 hours a paycheck. And I couldn't work enough. Put me down. I'll work. Yeah. Because I don't want to see people. I'll just work. And my life sucked. It really did. And it sucks for my wife because I put her through it. And she never complained and bitched about it. Like, never, not once. But she always was asking people to help me. And, I mean, she's an angel, for real. Like, she's God sent. And I thought, this is what my life is. For real. I really did, at that time. I really thought that was my life. And I stopped living.
But you had somebody who wanted you to live, who was living for you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But I understand when people get into that struggle. I really do. I understand it. And it's hard for a lot of people to not understand it, but I understand it because I went through it. Yep. I didn't want that for myself. I most definitely didn't want that for myself. But I went through it. And it just happens. It just happens. It sucks, but it happens.
You get lost in where you lost yourself?
Yeah.
Do you know where?
Yeah, I know where.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in a career path that I thought was gonna make me money and make me the best person I am. But with the scheduling and everything, it just made me eat, sleep, and work, eat, sleep, and work, eat, sleep, and work. And then I just got lost in that. And so eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, and work, eat, sleep, and work. There's no time for nothing else. And then, okay, I've made a name for myself in the company. I've quote unquote been tenured, and there's more to eat, sleep, and work. But I'm still stuck in that rut. Yeah. And I don't go to the gym. And then I'll go to the gym twice a week and still be strong. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, I still got it. And no, dude. Put me on the treadmill 5 minutes, I'm dying.
Shit, that's how I tie my shoes.
Yeah, for real.
Tie my fucking shoes.
So, and, you know, secretly I heard behind closed doors, you know, my wife is asking people to help me. And I was so mad, but I never told her that I knew that. But looking back at that thing, she was doing the best she knew how to not just step on my toes and like.
She didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Like, it hurt my fucking feelings,
That's
bro.
what it was.
For real. Which I fucking know that she's fucking God sent to me, bro. For real. It's crazy. It really is. But I just want to stress that in that point in my life, I really felt that I was just done living. That was just my life. And I felt so alone. I really did. Because these friendships now, they weren't friendships then. And like Eric and I were in the same town, but we were kind of disconnected only when football or whatever. And so Adrian was gone. Georgie was gone. I didn't have the friendships that I have that are now. You know what I mean? But I was just like, I got nobody, and this is what it is. This is my life. It just sucked. Yeah. It sucked. But I want to say, like, if you're in this fucking rut, Man, dude, sunshine is on the fucking other end because god dang, bro, I feel like now my life is living compared to what the fuck it was in that fucking point in moment in my life. Have you ever felt like that?
I can't say that I felt the loneliness. I felt like, how do I get out of this? And so, I've went through a nervous breakdown when I was about 23, I guess, 24. I just couldn't figure out how to get out of my situation or whatever. I can't say that I felt lonely, but I could definitely tell you that I was not in a good place at all. So I tried to figure out the best thing that I could at that particular time, and I was like, all right, I need to find some goals. I need to figure out how to get out of my rut. And so the only thing that I could think of is like, this is bothering me, that's bothering me, and this is bothering me. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get out of all of that. And so when about 26, 27 years old, I could see that I got myself out of my situation mentally. It was a lot of mental stuff or whatever. And I never looked back. And I've been trying to go forward and forward and forward. So if that's my most lonely situation, maybe. I know I burned a lot of bridges in that time span. Maybe I burnt them not so much getting out, but before I knew that I was in a complete situation. Bridges with friends, bridges with chicks, whatever it was, I realized there at that moment too that you don't need 5, 6, 10 girls to talk to. Like, that just creates more of a problem. So when you can get out of that situation, and it was like, okay, one is probably just all that I need, and forget all of that other baggage back on the backside. So that's what I did.
It's crazy because I'm probably like year 28, 29, 30, and this happened to you at an early age.
Yeah.
It just hits people at a different fucking time. And it's...
Well, I tell people that, and I jokingly tell them, but it's the truth, that I was a complete moron until I was 26. I was just a fucking selfish, not that smart. I could tell you, I can quote history books, but I couldn't, I don't know shit. I just know all like my little games that I could play and go from there. But yeah, dude, when I was 26, one day I woke up and I was like, God damn, I've been a fucking moron for the last 26 years. Like, literally, I woke up that morning, right? Just kind of sat on my bed and I looked around and I was like, I don't feel like I'm fucking stupid anymore, right? Like right now. And I was like, oh shit, I was being a complete moron. I just woke up, and there could have been some situations, some things that happened to me. First off, I don't know how many concussions I've had, and then we decided that we were gonna get drunk at least 4 or 5 times a week.
A week, yeah.
And so you just kind of like are just trying to get by the next day, the next day, the next day. I remember thinking to myself, I don't remember, like, what. I don't remember anything. Like, I can't tell you anything that happened for an extended period of time. I was just completely, my brain was completely washed. But about 26, like I said, I remember everything on forward from that.
That's crazy, dude. For real. Paul, you ever thought that you felt like you were...
Well, I got stuff like that where I don't remember the first few years of my kids, Like, Jordan was a big milestone because that's my first. Jacob, as sad as it sounds, I don't remember a fucking thing. Like, with him other than
Because you've been through it already.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
You know.
you've been there already.
Yeah, I had been there already, but
Yeah.
I was working so much and at night that I didn't see him. You know, the one big instance was whenever he had that seizure, and that's like a fundamental memory that I have. And then with my daughter, same thing, because at one was a bakery, and I was working anywhere from a short day was 12 hours. Legally, you can't work 24 hours, so they'd put us up at to 22 hours at the bakery. Like it's sun up, sun down, sun up. You know, yeah, dude, it fucking sucked. And then we'd get done with that, and what was it? I can't remember what other job I was. Oh, Cisco, and I was working at Cisco at night, and that was better because I knew I had established hours, so at least I could see my kids. But even then, I wasn't seeing my kids because I'd come home and go to sleep, and it was time to wake up, time to eat, and time to go to work. You know, when Mija would wake up, Monica would grab her. I remember days where I'd open my eyes because she's, Mija's crying and she's taking her out. But when I got fired there, I sat at the end of the couch and Mija was at the other end, and we were looking at each other like, "Who the hell are you?" She's like, "Who the hell are you?" And it was like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, I live here, But she was little, and I think by the end of I had a job. It just took a while to get in it already, and by the end of the week, she's sitting on my lap, So I finally met my daughter, and shit, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 years old, which is another sad instance to say, but
yeah.
That's what we do as men. That's what we do as fathers and providers. But there is still a big chunk in between there of I wasn't living, or maybe for myself, but I was doing what I was supposed to do, and maybe stop living up until shit. Now I say with my kids older in school and doing their thing, because now I'm really trying to do things for me and the wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hanging out with someone, talking with Adrian, talking with you, seeing you as an example of you growing into, your empire that you're going to have, seeing someone's empire that he has, me and
speaking that shit to
Puga,
existence.
hell yeah, me and Puga sitting there, hey, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Let's do, throwing ideas back and forth, and even throwing ideas to someone. He's like, man, I really like that idea. And I was like, yeah. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. And so I'm not dumb, I just, the mindset isn't there yet, but like he's planted the seed. I just got to find that one thing that I'm going to devote to. Once we get that devotion to, I think at 43 years old, I'm finally going to start living, because I was doing, I was providing, I was growing my kids, growing the family, growing, the relationship, growing the marriage, and ups and downs with everything, in life. I've been doing what I was supposed to do. And we've said it, to people before. It's like, well, we're going to have kids young, and when we're older, we'll still be young enough to do for ourselves. And I think that's what this time is now.
No, for sure.
That I wasn't not living, because when I could enjoy, whenever I finally got the time and the money and stuff to do things, that's what we did. We did stuff with the kids. We did stuff with each other. We had life moments, but I don't think I've even really started living until now, because of the fact that I never got that chance to live. Because I was, hey, I got the call, 17. Hey, I'm pregnant. All right, cool. What do you need? And it wasn't even like, what do you need me to do? It was just like, okay, cool. And showed up the next day, and we kind of like, all right, we're gonna be together from here on out.
So this, outside looking in,
okay,
you frown upon the teenage marriage, right?
Yeah.
But we're in our early 40s, bro.
Yeah.
And you're done raising kids. You know what that means? Like, great vacations with you and your wife, like living, like you just said, living with so many years ahead of you. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
With so many years ahead of both of y'all, it's a beautiful fucking thing, because you've you've made it through all the bullshit of being, you know, who comes out of a teenage fucking pregnancy still together in their 40s?
Yeah.
I'm sure the number is like minimum.
It's
Minimal.
grandparents. It's grandparents.
Yeah,
it's
but
the grandparents that we had that have that.
Yeah.
because it's rare now. We have friends that are like that, you
Yeah.
know, and even people in your circle, you know, that there's like, oh, we've been together for, you know, since we've been in junior high. Well, shit, Brian and Jessica.
Brian Hernandez.
Oh, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know, they're
Like
they're the only other
seventh
people that I
grade,
know
bro.
Yeah.
Seventh
that have been
grade.
together longer
Yeah.
than we have. You know,
Well, fucking Aaron and Joanne, they said 16. So,
no shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, like, who can say that? So, okay, yeah, frown on me for fucking being a teenage mom, teenage dad, but fuck, y'all stay together and you've got all these years ahead of you.
Yeah.
You've raised your fucking kids. They're in their 20s already. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to living.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
And then be an example to the kids on, you know, at their young age where they can be, you know, in the next 10, 15 years, you know, and it's like, you know what, because I can tell them what to do. Hey, this is right. That's right. But if I'm not living right, they're not going to live right. If I'm not the example, they're not going to live the example. So now I have to put on the extra work pants that says, hey, if I need $100 here, I get $100. And you know what's crazy is my dad's retired, pension, Social Security. You know, he gets money, but he still does jobs.
Oh, yeah.
And you know who's there with him? My boy.
Yeah, but that's old school, bro.
It is, but my boy's there because he knows dad's out working with his buddy, you know, and he's like, well, I go work with grandpa to make sure he's okay. Because
Yeah.
his schedule's a little bit more open to work with him, where I have to work during the day, so I can't. And then I'll get a call and a text, hey, call grandpa, tell him to drink some water. Hey, call grandpa, tell him he needs to put a jacket
Oh,
on. You know,
shit.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
you know.
So he's got the eye on him.
Yeah, he's got that, and that's really what it is, you know.
Yes.
But he likes that change, too. So, you know, and my dad pays pretty good, you know, for
sure.
for
yeah.
doing nothing,
Especially
because he's
his
like,
fucking grandson.
yeah,
Hell
'cause and that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, dad doesn't need that much. He, you know, like I said, he's got money. He's just doing it to go gamble, you know,
Yeah.
at a game room or in Hobbs or Oklahoma or, you know, wherever. So,
So, San Juan, grab that fucking mic. This is gonna be good. Have you ever felt like you're fucking stopped living in your life, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Never? You never felt that way? I know you have, you fucking liar.
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess we all have. I don't know, man. I just really don't think about it anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm already past it. I get a second chance at everything. Again,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is we're helping people that are listening
yeah.
that have felt that fucking way and have been in a similar situation.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to fucking like rehash
No.
a
Like,
scar or old.
Well, we all, well, not everybody, but I used to be really, really big. Really
And see,
big.
I didn't know that.
See, I gained a lot
Yeah.
of weight. I got hurt in Iraq, and I came back and I couldn't walk, and I messed up my legs really bad, and so I was on a bunch of pain medicine, antidepressant medicine, just getting a lot of weight.
I never knew that, bro.
I never wanted to go anywhere, man, and I had plenty of money coming in, so I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do anything, and so I wouldn't want to. So I get what you're saying. I didn't want to go see family. And one time, I bet you, I saw Paul one time, man, at BJ's. And you were sitting at a table, man, and I didn't say hi to you because I was really, really fucking fat. I had a shit bag on me because I had my gallbladder taken out, and they had an issue with it, so they had to put a drain on me to a bag. And I didn't want to go out to eat, man. I wouldn't go nowhere. I would just pay for everybody to go. I would tell my, you know, Amanda, hey, just take your brother and everybody, y'all go eat. I'm going to stay at home. I don't feel good. I would always say, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And they kept begging. My brother-in-law was like, come on, man, come on. I was like, fuck it, man. And now fucking fat ass is going to come out here with this fucking shit bag on me. And we're going to BJ's because it just opened. It hadn't been open yet. And we went, we sat down. There was like 9 or 10 of us, right? So I sit down and I see Paul sitting at a table, right? And I wanted to tell you hi, man. But I was just like, look at me, man. Like, look at me. You know what I mean? It didn't matter what I drove in or anything like that. Like, I was ashamed and embarrassed of myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I didn't go anywhere, man. I didn't go to family things. I didn't do shit but stay home. That's all I did for like 4 or 5 years,
Damn, dude.
man. And I wouldn't come. I would miss. Like there was times, man, I wouldn't even leave the house for like 3, 4 months. Like literally leave the house. Wow. You know what I mean? I had a lot of issues mentally. Like who's been with me when the VA would call me? And like it'd be like setting up for my mental health shit, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go, and I'll go. Yeah, you haven't been? Yeah, I'll set it up. Yeah, I'll go, and I never go. Right? It was just. Now I don't go just to fuck around with them because I get out now. But you know, I was just in a really, really dark place, man. So, I didn't want to live anymore, man. Like honestly, I didn't want to live anymore.
Damn, bro.
I didn't want to live, man. I mean, what kind of life is that?
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? I could barely walk. My leg was constantly bleeding. I was always in the wound care with Dr. Wilcock, getting my leg worked on, man, and just being big, embarrassed to go anywhere. Dude, I got up to a size 60 pants and 6 and 7 shirts.
That's hard to believe,
Yeah, man. And I know I'm 6 foot, so you couldn't really tell. So, you know, I was actually wider than I was tall. Like, it put a belt around me, and then you put the belt out, it was actually
longer than what you.
My thing, man. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'll just make money, and that'll make everything better for me. You know what I mean? And it just didn't change how I felt inside about myself. I was so embarrassed to go anywhere, man. And then I had a pulmonary embolism, and I was in the hospital, and I'd had me in ICU. And the doctor had came in, Dr. Hunter. He was my lung doctor. He came in. He was like, "This is what happened, and you're gonna have to be here for a while." And then he was like, "You know, you're not gonna live long." So Dr. Rizzo came in, my heart doctor, and he was like, "We're gonna give you about 2 years to live." I was like, "Nah, man, I'll lose the weight. I'll lose it." He was like, "No, it's already too late. Like, you're in bad shape, man. You have a clotting disorder. Your legs are fucked up. You can't walk. You have congestive heart failure. You have all these blood clots hitting you. We have IVC filters in you. Like, giving you about 2 years, right?" I was like, "No, I'll be good. I will. You know what I mean?" They're like, "There's just nothing we could do for you. You're too big to take a chance to get the surgery done to you." All this shit they're telling me. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I'm like, okay. In my head, Amanda's crying. And I'm like, don't fucking cry. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get out. As soon as I get out, I'm gonna start eating right. As soon as I get out, order pizza. And fucking get my 12-pack of Cokes. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? In my head, I don't think I'm eating a lot, but I'm eating. When I really got honest with myself, I was eating a shitload, man. And I ended up back in the fucking hospital, had a fucking heart attack, right? So I'm in ICU this time again. By then, I felt like fucking Norm on chairs. As soon as I walk in, I'm like, hey, you already know this motherfucker. Bro. So I was in there, man, and my dad never comes visit me in the hospital. He's just that type of person he is. He happened to come this time, and did I ever tell you he kissed the dude next door to me?
Yeah. You did.
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Kissed the dude next door. I was in the hospital at ICU, and he went to the wrong room, right? And the dude was a big dude, and all the tubes are on him, right? So he walks in, and the doctors are around him saying that he has no more brain function, like he's done. And my dad was like, I just talked to him earlier today, and he was like, well, I'm sorry, sir. You know, there's nothing we could do for him and all this shit. So my dad said he started shaking. Like, you know, he's seeing me there.
Yeah.
The dude's a big Mexican dude, tatted up, but he can't see his face because he has the shit still on him. And my dad said he's shaking over there, and like tears are coming down, and he gives the dude a kiss on his forehead, right? And there's nobody else in there. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure this is my son? I just talked to him. What happened? And he was like, he starts telling him, and then he was like, is your son? And he was like, no. He goes, oh, Mr. Rodriguez is next door. Bro.
God. He's always
Slap the guy.
Slap the shit out of that motherfucker.
Dude. We don't know what's happening, right? We don't know if this is happening. laughing and stuff. My dad walks in the room, man. His fucking ears are red. His whole face
He's
is
all
red.
mad at you.
He comes in. He goes, Amanda, come here. And Amanda's like, what? So she goes with him, and she takes her next door, man. And he's like, I thought this was San Juan and all this shit, and telling her what happened, right? And she's like, I want to laugh, but it's not. It's a serious. The dude's gone next door, right? Yeah. So they come back, and my dad's like, doesn't want to fucking leave my sight, right? And he's like, you sure you don't want something? I'm like, no, I'm good, man. Like, you're starting to fucking annoy me.
Hey, get the
like,
fuck out of here.
right? This is our relationship. Get the fuck out, man. So he's there, and he's like, man, I gotta go home. I'm gonna take a shower because he came in his work clothes, right? I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I'll probably still be waiting for that motherfucker to come back, bro. He never fucking came back, right? But the way he acted and how sad I never see my dad cry, bro. When my grandma passed away, he didn't cry. I know he took it tough, but he didn't let nobody see him cry. My grandpa passed away. All he did was come to the shop, man, late at night and just play music. Never cried, right? And so, you know, it was hard. So when I saw that he cried and he had the stuff, man, it was just like, fuck, man. And I said, I gotta fucking take the thing. So I called my sister up, and that's when she was working for the Republican Party. She had just spent Christmas with with Rick Perry and them, right? The family, because he's married to a Spanish lady. And I was telling her, and she was like, well, don't do the surgery there in Lubbock. You know, I could get you with here in Houston at the Davis Clinic. And I was like, the Davis Clinic? What's that? She was like, yeah, they're the people that do the 600-pound life. You ever seen the show? I was like, damn, I'm that fucking, you know what I mean? In my head, I kept thinking I was smaller. You know what I mean? But I wasn't living life, man. And I went over there, and they were like, cool, and they were like, you know, it's going to change everything, man. So I didn't realize I wasn't living life until everything changed for me, and I actually started living life and appreciating everything, man. Just fucking... Every day I get to go to work. I get that chance. Before I couldn't. You know what I mean? I get to talk to y'all, man. And even and you heard every time I pray, man, I always thank God for all the good and bad shit.
Yeah.
You know, I learned so much from the bad shit, but I thank you for those, man.
But that's the thing that I tell people is like, man, my life sucks. At least your life sucks.
Yeah, you got a life.
Because
you know what I mean?
it could be worse.
It could always be fucking
And I
worse,
want to
bro.
apologize to you, someone. I asked you to grab that mic. I had no idea you were going there.
Oh,
I just knew
yeah.
that you were gonna say some good shit. I promise you, I had no idea you were going there. You've told me half of that story, and I didn't think you were going there. I hope you forgive me, bro. I didn't think that was gonna.
No. It's good. I just don't. Like I said, I try not to ever. I try my best. And the agents told me, like, you can't live in the past. You know what I mean? This is. Don't care what people thought about you before. This is you now. And if they can't accept it, fuck them. Right? And so I try to be as positive, and if I could give any kind of. Like, if I could help anybody in any way, that's what I want to do. And I don't want. Like, when we do things, like when we do give the food that's left over, we take it over there and stuff. I don't tell people those things because it's not. I don't do it because that's what I want.
Yeah, you don't
know
want.
what I mean?
You
I don't help
yeah.
anybody out because I want everybody to know I help somebody out. I do it because it's for me, and I thought that's, you know what I mean. That's my friend. That's what, I know they would do that for me in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? And it makes me feel good that I see my friends succeed. And if they don't see that. Like, if they don't see they're going to be great and they could do great things, then that's sad for me because I see those things for you. You know what I mean? And, like, we were talking when you said about the bar, I'm fucking serious. Like, I could see all of us doing something big and great. You know what I mean? And even if it doesn't, it could be a fucking hell of a ride.
Yeah.
While we do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we fuck it all the way off, at least we fucked it all the way off
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and like I said, and to then, now, after I lost all that and I started seeing, like, I wasn't living life, man. And now I try to enjoy every fucking moment of it, bro. I really, really do. Even when I get insulted, say I'm related to Freddie, my heart hurt, bro. Kind of like my dad probably felt when he thought that was me next door.
He's like, I was living until that.
Yeah, man. And I thought I was the top of the world. I was like, I got my
Yes.
friends, I got everybody. And then I get stabbed.
They said, I thought you were
In the
related
face.
to Freddie.
And
Kiss him right on the forehead and everything.
I thought I made it. Now I know I ain't shit.
Bro, I'm sorry. I didn't think you were gonna take it that deep. I knew your story was gonna be great, but fuck, man. I'm glad that you kind of, I don't know, resonate what I'm saying, but fuck, man, that's a whole other fucking story, and I apologize to you, bro. For real. Goddamn, Adrian, have you ever felt like you're not fucking living? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like,
That
damn.
fucking story. Tell it again. Need something better? That was shit.
Hey, put some more details in there.
I need somebody
fucking horrible.
So one time in Austin,
There was a homeless rat.
I hate homeless people. That's your next shirt, bro. Fuck the homeless.
And then you would have Adrian's name as the quote.
Fucking asshole. No,
He
man.
said, I hate Austin. Fuck the homeless people.
Fuck the homeless people.
I did not say that.
Keep Austin homeless. Fuck, man. On that note, let's. You got any parting messages that you want to fucking?
Yeah, you know, my sister-in-law lost her dad, and we did the funeral, and everything was beautiful, and I just give my condolences and sympathies to her.
Shout out Melissa, man. We all love you, and I'm sorry. I know this time is hard, especially in the holiday season. Christmas, Thanksgiving is going to be so fucking hard, especially without the first time without your pops.
Yeah.
It sucks. And I keep stressing to you, and I know you're probably tired of hearing it, but journaling and writing to your dad and acting like he's still here, it goes far. It helps you cope with him being missing, but also you conversating with him and acting like the message is still there to him, and you believing in your faith. Like me, I know that our fathers have read every message that we wrote them. That's how I feel, and I'm sorry, but yes, sorry for Melissa, and I'm sorry, but I hope you can get through it, and I'm praying for you, and I love you. You got any party messages?
Well, to piggyback off that, Lindsay had just lost her dad. Today was a
man.
funeral. She just lost her mom last December.
I know
So
it sucks, dude.
yeah, so just prayers for them, my daughter, and the rest of their family, man. It was just, and I don't know, man. I just love your people. Love your people that you have right now that are around us, man. Just love them, man. Just let them know you love them.
Yeah.
You know, check on your people and every now and then. I need to do better at that myself. Check on, my friends and stuff like that. Family members also. But just love your people, man. Why you got them.
Most definitely, for real. Paul?
I want to say thank you. I'll make it a dick sucking contest. You have done some things for everybody in this room. You've brought me back into the group. I think I reached out to you, said I was proud of you, man. Everything was going, good, and listen to the podcast. And then, lucky enough, you got me on. And
You never left. You just had a timeout. That's how I see it as.
Think
for
so?
real.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like, you never left. You just had a timeout.
Yeah. I like that better.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like I left because y'all were my boys,
No.
But, I get it and I understand. But me and Adrian had the conversation that if it wasn't for you, me and him wouldn't be back into what we are now. I literally named each one of my kids had the same same initials.
Yeah.
For Joseph and for Adrian. and it just sounded better with the J in the front. It's not one was better than the other, you know. But they meant that much to me in high school when I can't say I didn't have anybody, but I wasn't talking to my dad. I was living with my mom, you know, but everybody came in like we were roommates. I just had free rent because I was, you know, her kid basically. You know, never food in the house. I was sleeping at their house sometimes, sleeping at Joseph's house, you know, hanging out with Adrian, but me going on my pause and missing out. But coming back to this and seeing what you're doing, you're not here to make money, but you're here to impact lives and to impact the lives that you are now. And even for the story that you say, you got people reaching out to you in other places, you know, whether it's my story, someone's story, Eric's story, you know, Adrian or any other guest that you have on here that they're like, man, I needed that. Speaking in cursive, I love that fucking episode. You know, that was
and
fucking
it never almost seen the light of day.
And I was gonna be mad
And
if
he
you
was-
didn't put it
yeah,
out
he-
there.
he said
I
that
was
he
like,
wasn't
you
gonna
better
post
fucking
it.
put it out there, man. That's you.
Yeah.
You know, you being as vulnerable
I love
as
that
you
one.
are now sometimes.
That was a dick sucking competition for this motherfucker. I just showed a lot of love this asshole.
Yeah.
That was a badass episode, man.
You know, it's still, you know, and again, you know, I would say you asked if I'm living. I am now. Because I have the people that I didn't have before, you know, really in my life. They were in there, but we were just getting started. And now they've got kids. Y'all have got, you know, your lives. You've got your career. Someone's got, you know, his thing going on. And I wasn't close to someone. We knew each other. We were friends, you know, but now we're close, you know? And I don't think
Got real close.
you know, you got to do a little extra to get that bonus in your check, brother.
Tummy
So,
sticks.
just tell me,
I
just
don't
tell
even
me on
use
the bonus.
D-pads.
Tummy sticks.
But no, seriously, it's like, you know, thank you. And I know your message is, or I'm supposed to be giving out a message, but my message is, like everybody else here, there's somebody out there that loves you and somebody that misses you. There's somebody that comes in your head for a reason. There's people that love you and support you. I've been having great conversations, I think, because of someone's, you know, stuff, because of your stuff, missing out to my daughter, you know? Like, I've had 3 or 4 meaningful hour-long conversations at the house of being open and honest. You know, she's trying to find love. And I've always thought maybe I was a bad example because me and mom are not normal relationships. We don't go out by ourselves because we always want to be together.
Yeah.
And even when it looks good from everybody else, we're still working through some hard shit.
Bro, marriage is hard.
And it's
period.
hard as
Yeah.
fuck, man. And it
Marriage
sucks.
is hard. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it sucks, but man, when it's fucking great and it's good and everything's going, you know, we're flying, you know, 9 and
You
know,
ain't saying
it's-
shit. No married couple don't know.
Right.
For real.
But
yeah.
but to the young kids, you have to put work into it. It's not instant gratification. It's not a 2-minute video. It's not, you know, you've got to get that shit out of your head that some days you ain't gonna want that motherfucker.
It's not
there.
lovey-dovey
No,
and
not at
happily
all.
ever after
Yeah.
every day of your
Yeah,
life.
no, because when you don't want them there every day, even when you don't want them there, you still want them there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Go to the
Said you
fucking
don't want
room.
'em there all the time.
Don't talk to me because I don't want you next to me right here, right
Exactly. Yeah.
now. But just right now. But later, we'll figure this shit out. So. but
She's like, oh, really?
but you know, but thank
All of
you.
a sudden.
You know, thank you for
Yeah, Paul.
doing that.
I always feel so bad because you always feel like you left the circle or whatever. I've always felt like you just took a timeout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We were too busy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't have to. You didn't have to hang out with us.
He did
Like-
what he was supposed to do.
Some of my best friends now don't have the history that we have.
Yeah.
CCD since fucking 6th grade together, bro. Like We've been boys for so long, and we've been through like thick and thin as boys up until, the end of our high school career. I've never fucking felt like, Paul's too good for us or whatever. Paul had to do what the fuck Paul had to do. Paul had 3 kids. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
I've never felt like you left.
And I do. I honestly, I'm doing that now. Puga says, fuck them in the past.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Someone's like, build that future. Your love, your people. And Eric's laugh, have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with life and everything that's going on, you forget to do one or the other, and sometimes we just focus on that one thing. And when we focus on that one thing, we lose something. And we can't lose. We have to try to find that perfect balance of where we're blending everything. We're blending our success. We're blending our happiness. We're learning from our losses. We're learning from our wins, And I think last thing I saw that I read was, be happy with what you've been through. Be happy with what you're going through. And no matter what it's doing to you now, you're going to get over it, and you're going to win, and you're going to be successful.
Most definitely. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Son Juan, you got any fucking party messages you want to fucking...
Yeah. Yes, that I love everybody here. I love
fuck who I don't.
everybody. That's it.
Hey, we love you too.
Thank you.
So, we had quite the scare in my fucking household, bro. My wife had been saying she had, a little lump in her breast or whatever. But she always played it off like it was nothing, and then she always told me like it went away. And it's not there. And then when I would get serious about it, she's like, it's gone. And I believed her. So then she turns 40 and it's time for her mammogram, and then her doctors go to shit. They fumble the ball. So it takes like a whole year for her to finally get a mammogram. And she goes to get a mammogram, and the doctor tells her they don't know what that lump is, and they're going to have to do a biopsy. I'm away and on business in Austin, and she calls me hysterically, and I'm so mad at her, bro. But I try to keep my cool. And I'm like, all right, babe, it's nothing. It's not time to worry until it's time to worry. And I coach her up, and she's like, yeah. I calm her down, and then we hang up, and I'm so furious at her because you've been fucking telling me for a year that you've had this lump. I make it back to town, and we fucking go get the biopsy, and it's sad, bro, because I just watched my dad fucking wither away from fucking cancer. It's hard not to think the worst, So it's so fucking hard to be strong for her because I know her better than she knows herself. If I crumble just a tiny bit, she's gonna panic. So all this great shit is happening in my life. I've got my new studio. I've got everything, and I'm being fake happy because my wife has cancer in my mind, but I can't show it. I can't be afraid. I'm fucking preaching her to be strong, to not be afraid, but in my fucking mind, it's fucking bad, dude. Fast forward to her calling me and texting me I'm at work, and she's like, the cancer, I don't have cancer. They called me and they said it's benign. It's great fucking news. 30 minutes after that, my mom has a procedure done that day. So great fucking news, man. Like I'm on cloud nine. I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm praising God. Like, thank you for answering my prayers. 30 fucking minutes after that, my sister calls me and she's like, they think mom had a stroke during surgery. She's not responsive. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you gonna hammer me? Like, whew, I can't handle this much, man. So I'm still like praising God. Like, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking I'm Job. I'm just like, God dang, bro. Like, how much are you gonna take from me? I'm not questioning it. I'm thankful. Long story short, another hour goes by. My sister calls me. She's like, okay, she didn't have a stroke. I've been knowing my mom is allergic to anesthesia. I have been. And she's told the doctors I'm allergic to anesthesia. She had this procedure done with anesthesia. She hears everything. They're like, Miss Lopez, you want me to take the fucking tube out of your mouth? She's paralyzed. She can't respond, but she can hear it. And they're like, oh my God, like she's not responsive. She's like, I can hear you motherfuckers, but she can't respond. Like she can't, she's paralyzed. It's like sleep paralysis, like real sleep paralysis. Long story short, they figure that out. She finally comes through. She finally comes out. All right, cool. That's a victory. Dude, the next 2 days later, my sister goes into the hospital again. And I'm just like, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? All I'm saying is life is precious, man. Life is so precious. Love everyone like it's their fucking last day in life. Thank everyone that's in your life. Show them appreciation. Show them love. Thank everyone for being in your life and being an impact in your life. And you just never fucking know when it's your time to go. My sister thankfully is home now, but it was a scare after a scare after a scare, and you always think like nothing's gonna happen, and then boom, 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 and you didn't show any appreciation to these people, man. Show appreciation to the people that mean shit to your life, and really show it, and love everyone, and wear your fucking emotions on your sleeve, wear your heart on your sleeve, and show everyone that you care. Is all I'm saying. And on that note, guys, read some books.
Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806-544-7199.